Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 211 of our Get Your Goals Annual Challenge. We're doing one thing every day this year to get what we want. And this month we are focusing on the relationship area and aspect of our life. Remember, there are 9 areas in the life framework that we're using to structure this year's challenge. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, communication, and confidence. So we'll do the 3 C's after we get done with the other areas. I've mapped out what order I'm going to do them in, but I can't remember right now and I'm not looking. So let's just stick with relationships and talk about that. We are going over, at the end of each of these months, our 7-step process, our 7-step goal process that we came up with and identified in January of this year. We went through a lot of different frameworks, a lot of different goal processes, a lot of different topics with respect to setting, achieving, and all things goals. And we looked at a lot of different frameworks and we came up with a 7-step process that we're making our own. Now, this process, I'm not going to say this is the best goal process. This is the one that works for me. This is the one I have decided to use this year. It's a little different than how I usually set goals for myself, but after looking at all the different frameworks, it seemed to make sense to use this process. Now, every month when we go through it, I think about little tweaks and changes we could or should make to it. For example, we set SMART goals, then we break it into steps, then we devise a strategy and plan, then we track progress and milestones, and then we talk about resources, support, and accountability. I think resources, support, and accountability, today's topic, is in the right place, but I'm not sure that steps and strategy plan couldn't be switched around. So we have to do what works best for us, not coughing in our videos, but today we're talking about resources. What resources? And I always like to do these in my notebook because I keep a notebook for each year's challenge. And this is how I grid it out. I make grids and keep notes about stuff because then if I think about something later on, I can go back and I can add to it. Or I can remind myself, oh yeah, I needed to get this resource and I didn't set it in motion when I first thought of it. But I capture it here. So what resources have I got that will help me achieve my main relationship goal and objective? And this time through the process, I am using my relationship with my granddaughters. What support and help do I need? Well, what do I have and what do I need and want? And then for all 3 things, resources, support, and then accountability. Accountability, to me, bottom line is I am always 100% accountable and responsible for my part in any relationship, any situation, any random thing that happens. I play a part in that, and how big a part, how conscious a part is different, but it's my responsibility, and I'm accountable for that. So I'm accountable for if I overreact. I'm accountable for if I'm short-tempered. I'm accountable for all of my feelings, moods, reactions to everything. I'm accountable to my thoughts, my feelings, my beliefs, things like that. So what do I have that I'm accountable for? And then what do I need to be accountable for that I'm maybe shirking my responsibilities on or just choosing not to participate in? And what do I want that to be? Need and want to me are different. Sometimes we need to eat every day and we need to sleep every day, but we might not want to, and vice versa. So today our action item is to do like I'm going to do. Think about, with respect to this month's relationship goal, and we started, I think, just last month saying, hey, why am I not working on my most important goal for this year in that area or aspect of my life? So last month I think it was financial and we did that, and this month we're doing it as well. And I'm probably going to go back and think about, did I run through this process specifically with my most important physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual goal? Because I want to make sure that as I learn a lesson along the way, I go back and retrace my steps and say, okay, well, how does this change what I was thinking about for my physical goals, my mental goals, my emotional goals, my spiritual goals, etc. So, resources. What do you got? What do you need? What do you want? Support. What have you got? What do you need? What do you want with respect to the goal you're setting, your relationship goal? And accountability. What do you have? What do you need? And what do you want in those areas? That's it. Share whatever you feel like sharing in the comments below. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Any questions, hit me up. Have an awesome day.